is the saurus crane. It is known to be the world's tallest flying bird. Males and females look alike, with the males being larger than females. They are gray in color, with a bare bright red head and a pale puffy gray ground. They build nests on the ground of marsh vegetation, and females lay eggs in the nest that both the male and the females incubate for 31 to 34 days. Chicks leave the nest very soon after hatching and remain with parents about 3 months. They feed on plants and small insects and can live up to 40 years old. Is our double-wattled cassowary, which is native to the tropical forests of New Guinea and Australia. It is the third largest bird in the world and is also known as the most dangerous bird in the world. It has sharp quills on its wings, 5-inch long talons on its toes, and it can jump 6 feet in the air. Its kick is also powerful enough to kill a large animal or a human. Though very dangerous, cassowaries do not attack unless provoked. They eat mostly fruit and can live up to 60 years.
Wow. 60 years. That's a long time.
Next, you will see our Watusi cattle, also known as Ankoli cattle, and they are from Africa. They grow the largest horns of all the cattle, with some growing as long as 8 feet from tip to tip and over 20 inches around at the base. These horns are used for defending themselves and also for cooling them off in hot temperatures. Their blood is cooled as it circulates through their horns and then re-enters their body at a cooler temperature. This enables them to live in areas where temperatures reach up to 120 degrees. In the big field, you will see the American bison. They are often mistakenly called buffalo, but the only true buffalo are the African buffalo and the Asian water buffalo. Despite the bison's size, they can be quite quick on their feet and can run up to 40 miles per hour. They also grow thick, shaggy fur for the winter months, and that coat insulates them so well that snow can settle on their backs without melting.
Sorry, babe.
Looking to the right of the bus,
Over here.
you will see one of our flightless birds. They are called rheas, and they are from South America. They are mostly vegetarian, but they also enjoy eating fruits, nuts, small reptiles, and rodents. Female rheas will lay between 10 to 60 eggs in a single nest. Then the male takes over and incubates the eggs and takes care of the young.
The anteaters.
Looking to the left of the bus is the South American tapir, or also called the lowland tapir. This is one of the 5 species in the tapir family. They can be found in the wild, near water in the Amazon rainforest and river basin in South America. They are excellent swimmers and divers, but also can move quickly on land. They have a lifespan of 25 to 30 years. They are herbivores, which means they eat plants. The biggest predator to the tapir in the wild are crocodiles and big cats, but humans are also a big threat due to poaching them for meat and their hides, which means the tapir are considered very vulnerable to being endangered in the wild. Looking to the left of the bus are the impala antelope. They are a medium-sized antelope primarily found in the savannas and the thick brushland in the southern parts of Africa. The males are called rams and are well known for their curved horns that they use to defend themselves from other dominant males and predators like lions, leopards, cheetahs, crocodiles, and hyenas. They use their great speed and ability to jump large distances up to 33 feet to escape from predators. The females do not have horns and they are called ewes. They typically give birth to a single baby and are pregnant about 7 months. Impalas are also known to adapt to their surroundings and able to change their eating habits with the seasons. They prefer to graze on fresh grass, but will eat other foliage when fresh grass is not available nearby. Their lifespan in the wild is approximately 12 years and have been known to live longer in captivity. In the corn crib are gray fox. They are one of the larger species of fox and they get their name due to the various shades of gray coloring they have. They have extremely sharp claws they use for digging dens and getting food sources that are underground, like rabbits and mice. Did you know their bodies are built for speed and can move quickly for a long period of time? They also have great eyesight, hearing, and can also smell great too. This all helps them for protection from predators and catching their food for a tasty dinner. Gray fox can be found in Michigan and almost all of the United States in the wild. Looking to the right of the bus, you may see an animal that is covered with a thick woolly coat, which could be brown, black, or white in color, and they also have a long, bushy tail. This animal is called the yak, and it is a close relative of the buffalo and the bison. Thanks to their fur, they can survive in temperatures of negative 40 degrees. They are also able to swim in nearly frozen waters without reducing their body temperatures. Both the males and the females have horns, but the males are 2 times longer than the females. During the winter, they use their horns to dig through the snow to find food. They also use them for protection against predators. Yaks are plant eaters and enjoy grazing mostly on grass. Yaks can live to be 20 to 25 years old. Looking to the left of the bus, you will see our kudu antelope from Africa. The males have large spiral horns that can grow up to 6 feet long. They are considered the most handsome of the antelope, and their stripes and drab brown color are used for camouflage in the wild. If alarmed, they will stand completely still, making them very difficult to spot. Looking to the right of the bus, you will see our Nilgai antelope. They are native to India and are the largest Asian antelope. Their name means blue cow, which refers to the dark bluish coat of the males. And female Nilgai usually give birth to 1 to 3 babies, most commonly having twins. These animals are a nuisance to farmers in India because they often come in and eat the crops, much like white-tailed deer do here in Michigan. You will see our Siberian lynx. They are recognized by tufts of hair on their ears, short bobbed tails, and manes of fur around their faces. In the wild, they reside mostly in the regions of Russia, northern China, and northern India areas. They mostly live in forests, tundra, and rocky areas. They also are well adapted for their cold habitats with wide webbed claws that work like snowshoes, hair on the bottom of their paws that provide traction, and a thick coat of fur for warmth. Their long hind legs help them walk on snow and allows them to jump up to 10 feet to catch their prey. And lynx are also excellent swimmers. down on both sides of the bus, you will see some ostrich eggs. These ostrich eggs are a very strong egg, and to test this, we had a 200-pound person stand on one of these eggs to see if it would break, and it didn't break. The raccoons are also trying to break these eggs to eat them, but they have no luck. And also, did you know approximately 24 chicken eggs are equal to one ostrich egg? Man, that makes a very big omelet. Looking to the left of the bus, you will see our waterbuck antelope. They are from Africa, and despite their name, waterbuck do not spend much time in the water, but will take refuge there to escape predators. The male is the one with the horns and is bigger than the females. Their shaggy brown coat emits a smelly, greasy oil for waterproofing, and the smell keeps predators from wanting to attack them. Their white markings look like they are wearing a bib under their chin, and it looks like they have a bullseye on their rump. As we ride along here, we thought we would tell you a little bit about this place. The owners bought this piece of property without a single building on it, so you can see they put a lot of hard work into this place. They started out breeding animals to sell to other zoos and breeders, and as their collection grew, they decided to open it up so people could see these very unique animals. In 2011, with the help of many friends and neighbors, the owners began building the park. And in July of 2011, they had enough built and the approval to open the doors to the public. They have been growing and have been able to add a little more every year since. So with all these animals, we go through quite a bit of feed in a year's time. Think of it this way. An adult male bison can weigh almost 1 ton. So we go through about 140 tons of hay, about 85 tons of grain, and about 6 tons of produce. Wow, these animals sure can eat. Looking to the left of the bus are the Himalayan tahr. Their original habitat is the Himalayan mountains in China and India. They are excellent jumpers and rock climbers, but they have to be if living up in the high mountains. Tahr have a thick reddish coat on the top, and under that is another thick layer of hair. The males have a large mane that flows around the neck and shoulders and down their front legs. Females have a gestation time of about 7 months and usually have only one baby, but on rare occasion, twins may be born. They do not have many predators in the wild because they live so high up in the mountains. The only predator they have is the Himalayan snow leopard that also live up in the mountains. The tahr are herbivores, which means they are plant eaters and enjoy grazing on grasses, leaves, and fruits throughout the day.
Gonna need to get an editing app because this music is probably gonna make it so I can't post this. So you can't have like too much music in your video. I'll still take it down for copyright.
Looking to the left of the bus may see a small antelope that are called black buck. They are from India and are the second fastest land animal after the cheetah. They can run up to 60 miles per hour. The females are sandy color and the males are darker brown, but the dominant male will grow a black coat, which is how they get the name black buck. You will see our Addicks antelope, also known as the white antelope or the screwhorn antelope. The twisted horns can grow almost 3 foot long, and both the males and the females have these horns. They are from the deserts of North Africa and can survive almost indefinitely without a drink of water and are critically endangered in the wild. During the summer months, they are white in color to reflect the sun, but during the winter months, they turn a brownish color to absorb the sun for warmth. In the swamp area to the right, our water buffalo roam around. They love to slosh around in the water and roll around in the mud. They are native to Asia, and in Asia they are used to help plow the rice fields. And they also milk them, and they make cheese out of their milk. Did you know that mozzarella cheese originally came from water buffalo milk? So the next time you're eating a pizza, think a water buffalo. Looking to the right of the bus is the bongo antelope. They are native to Central and West Africa. They are a beautiful chestnut color with black on its tail, legs, and face, and approximately a dozen white stripes across its back. Both the males and the females have horns, and bongos will shine their horns by cooling themselves down in mud and then scraping the mud off by rubbing their horns against trees. The diet of bongos consists mostly of leaves, bark, fruits, and grasses. Females live in herds together, and males typically live alone until breeding season. The females will have a single calf, which is born in undergrowth and kept hidden for protection for about a week, and then joins the herd. Bongos are listed as near threatened in the wild due to habitat loss and poachers. The pretty piggies you may see are called Red River hogs. They are found in the rainforests and savannas of Africa. Both the males and the females grow tusks, but the males' tusks grow larger. They are mainly nocturnal, and they eat fruits, grasses, roots, bulbs, small animals, and insects. Red River hogs are excellent swimmers, live over 20 years, and can weigh up to 270 pounds. They are a very social animal and travel in groups called sounders. Are our warthogs. They are members of the pig family and come from the areas south of the Sahara in Africa. Warthogs get their name because of the wart-like bumps on their face. They also have 2 pair of tusks. The upper tusks are longer and curved towards each other, and they use these in fights for protection. Warthogs have long tails with a tuft on the end, and when running, it sticks straight up and looks like a flag waving in the wind. Although they look like slow animals, they actually can run up to 30 miles per hour. They have poor eyesight, but excellent sense of smell and hearing. Groups of warthogs are known as sounders, and in the wild are composed of females and their offspring. Males are solitary and only join the group during breeding season. To your left, you will see our Sitatunga. They are a swamp-dwelling antelope from Central Africa. They have long, splayed hoofs that enable them to stand and walk on swampy, wet ground without sinking. Sitatungas are excellent swimmers and can submerge themselves underwater to escape predators. Males are larger and darker in color than females, and they are the only ones that grow horns. You will see our Grant zebras. They are the shortest and stockiest of the 6 subspecies of plains zebra and can weigh up to 700 pounds. They have excellent eyesight and hearing, and they can live up to 40 years old. Did you know that no 2 zebras have the same stripe pattern? Just like no 2 humans have the same fingerprint. That makes us all pretty unique. Looking to the right of the bus, you will see the eland antelope. These are the largest of all the antelope species. Some grow 6 feet tall at the shoulders and can weigh up to 2,200 pounds. But they are also the slowest of the antelope species, with speeds of only 25 miles per hour. But as big as they are, you wouldn't think they could jump. But actually they have been known to jump up to 8 feet high from a standstill. Looking to the right of the bus, you will see our emu. This is the 2nd largest bird in the world and is native to Australia. Like the ostrich, they also cannot fly, but they are excellent swimmers and can run over 30 miles per hour. A female emu will lay between 11 to 20 bluish-green eggs before the male begins incubating the eggs and taking care of the young. Looking to the left of the bus, you will see an antelope called blessbuck. They live on the plains of South Africa and dislike wooded areas. They are a petite, shy antelope, but very alert, and they rely on speed and endurance to escape predators. Blessbuck were once hunted almost to extinction, but since they became a protected species, their population has steadily increased and they are no longer endangered. You will see our scimitar horned oryx. They have slender horns that can grow over 3 foot long, but like all antelope, if these horns break off, they will never grow back. Their lifespan is about 20 years and they can weigh between 200 to 400 pounds. Looking to the left of the bus are the Nyala antelope. They are found in the southern areas of Africa. Mature males can be recognized by their long spiral horns, dark gray coat with pale stripes, and long hairs that stretch from their chin to the front legs. Females and young Nyala are a red-brown color, and they have 10 or more bright white stripes on the sides of their bodies. Both the males and the females have a V-shaped marking between their eyes. Nyala like to eat in early mornings and later evenings and rest in the shade during the hot afternoons. They are plant eaters, so they enjoy grass, leaves, twigs, fruits, and flowers. Nyala make a dog-like barking sound when they feel threatened that will alert the whole herd and helps them avoid predators like the lions, hyenas, leopards, and African wild dogs. You will see the African ostrich. Besides being the largest bird in the world and laying the largest egg, the ostrich also has the largest eyeball of any land animal, including elephants. Several ostrich females will lay up to 60 eggs in a single nest, and the males and females will take turns incubating these eggs for about 42 days. When it hatches, a baby ostrich will be over 10 inches tall and will be about 9 feet tall when it is fully grown. Ostriches cannot fly, but they can run over 40 miles per hour. Looking to the left of the bus, you may see the lowland anoa. The word anoa means buffalo, and these are a small water buffalo that are found in Indonesia. Like its name suggests, this species live in lowland forests and swampy areas. They are herbivores, so they basically eat plants and fruits in the wild. But just like the big water buffalo, they enjoy wallowing in mud and water also. This buffalo has declined significantly in their native land and are classified as endangered. You will see our Dama gazelles. These are the largest and rarest of the gazelle species. Both the males and the females have horns that get about 17 inches long. Their body is mostly reddish-brown, with their head, trunk, and underparts being white. In the wild, they obtain most of their water from the plants that they eat. Dama gazelles are critically endangered in the wild, with fewer than 400 remaining in the deserts of Chad and Sudan in Africa. Well, we thank you all for taking our safari ride, and we hope that you have enjoyed seeing animals from around the world right here at Boulder Ridge Wild Animal Park.